Welcome to Queen of Reddit. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. Now, onto the video. Summer and office dress code. Summer is here and temperatures are approaching plus 85 degrees on the hotter days. I'm located in Northern Europe, which means that this shit is hot for us, and to top it off, the humidity is off the charts. Leave a cold beverage out on the table for a minute or two and it is condensing as hard as I'm sweating. Puddles underneath and all. We don't have air condition at my office and probably never will have. When the weather gets like this, the office turns into a steam sauna, or at least a close approximation. And there is nothing we can do about it. We survive it the best we can by wearing less clothes. At normal temperatures we wear the typical professional garb, but when the temperature rises, it is typically light dresses and skirts for the women, and shorts for men. The unspoken rule was to just keep the designs professional, no Bermuda shorts, bikinis or clothes with eye-searing colors. You know, normal common sense. However, this year shorts are suddenly a problem. If you have never experienced the glory of arbitrary rule changes before, then I envy you. With that bit of context, summer legs, we'll get on with the malicious compliance. What happened is we got a new manager during the start of the year, and apparently this new manager has new manager ides. Without warning, a couple of days into steam sauna at work season, the new manager decided that shorts were unprofessional, and in short order he ordered the men in the office to go back to wearing heatstroke-inducing long pants. No meetings, no talking with the people in the office first, no different alternative. Just here are your new guidelines. Have a nice day. Kind of situation. Sent out over mail, of course, shortly before end of day. The new rules were to take effect immediately. Now I was none too pleased by this, and come next day I find out that neither were the rest of the men in the office. Mostly because each and every man went from being uncomfortably hot, to now sporting his own little steam oven, and in the privacy of his pants, steaming a 2 buns and 2 eggs combo. Grumbles were had all around. It should be said that when I think something is unfair I can get a bit confrontational, and I won't take just because as a good enough explanation. Basically, I don't play nice with arbitrary rules. As such, during the first day after the rule change I found a moment to press the new manager for the real explanation. As such things have a tendency to do, after a bit of back and forth I was finally presented with his reason. Shorts are unprofessional because no one wants to look as hairy man legs. I honestly didn't know what to say to that at first, because how do you argue against stupid? Stupefied was most fitting way to describe my state of mind after that bomb. As I went on with the rest of the day I tried to figure out how to get this insane rule changed, because I sure as hell was not going to suffer more than necessary during the whole of summer. I went to my buddy to get his take on it, and to no surprise he agreed with my take. The new manager was just power tripping or similarly changing rules for no good reason. Now the question became how to get under his skin and pull him down a peg or two. If you have never dealt with the type of person the new manager is, then I can tell you that showing disrespect to their authority is the best way to get under their skin, and pointing out their stupidity publicly is the easiest way to enact change. Of course, with the additional added benefit of painting a target on your own back. After a good half hour my buddy had helped me cobble a plan together and off I went to set it into motion. First I got confirmation on the reason for no shorts. Basically had new manager confirm over mail that shorts were not allowed and unprofessional because of hairy man legs. Then that evening I set to it at home, getting ready for wearing shorts to work the next day. When the next day came around I peacocked into the office wearing shorts. In no time at all the new manager was on my case, and in typical new manager style he gave me a dress down in front of my coworkers. While he did this I was fighting to not let a grin surface on my face. I think that humans are amazing in many different ways. One of which is that we don't always pay all that much attention to the details of mundane things and as such can gloss over them with ease. But once your attention has been drawn to something, you basically can't ignore it or unsee it. After new manager was done stroking his ego, I broke. I could not hold in my smile anymore. With the biggest grin on my face, I pointed to my legs and said, "But I shaved my legs." I think that broke the new manager for a full 10 seconds. He just kind of stood there taking it all in. Really looking at my legs, then looking back and forth between my legs and face a couple of times. You could see him trying really hard to make sense of what happened while my coworkers snickered in the gallery. After he kinda got his bearing again, I pointed out that the problem with shorts were hairy man legs, and as they were no longer hairy, shorts should no longer be a problem. I wish I could tell you that it devolved into an epic meltdown. That new manager was so far up his own ass that he was immune to reason and would ignore his own previous statement about professional wear and shorts. That the power battle in the office devolved into a battle for who would get the other fired. That didn't happen. Instead, after a short while, still surrounded by the majority of the office staff, the new manager declared that the men could go back to how it used to be. I haven't suffered any retaliation as of yet, and it seems that is not going to happen. Which is good. It is also the gift that keeps on giving, because I keep seeing new manager's eyes darting down to my manly shaved legs every now and again when I interact with him. I find it absolutely hilarious, and I am honestly considering keeping them shaved until it stops demanding his attention. I have acquired a new nickname in the office, which I guess is all in good fun. Many of my coworkers have taken it upon themselves to call me by Summer Legs. Thank you for watching.